I'm 32, I'm successful, but I'm lost, and I don't know why. I wanted to make a video because I'm going through a very, very weird season in my life where I know on paper I'm objectively successful. For some context, I'm an entrepreneur. I own a fashion media and education company that basically helps people start and grow fashion brands. My life is amazing. I got to travel the world and meet a lot of interesting people. Like right now, I'm in Seoul in South Korea doing some traveling for work. Work and also kind of like workation to clear my mind a little bit because of same reasons that I'm saying. I'm going through a very odd period in my life. I'm in good shape. I look good for my age, right? I don't really have to be worried about money. And it took me 11 years to get here. But for some reason, I feel very, I don't feel motivated. I'm feeling lazy, which is crazy to say because for 11 years, all I did was work. And it's like I've been playing this video game all my life. And I've been blessed enough to choose a type of video game and the rules of the video game that were optimized for me and the things that I wanted. But I don't see the reason to continue playing anymore. And I'm not depressed, right? I'm not sad. I'm not depressed. I'm extremely at peace. I'm a very, very happy person. But I don't understand where this lack of motivation is coming from. And I wanted to make a video for myself so that through making this video and having the time to explain these things, maybe I find the answer. And also use it as an opportunity for it to be inspiring, maybe for people that want to be entrepreneurs or want to lead and build a successful life that's dictated on their rules, right? Being free and exploring what that freedom looks like. But also just make it relatable because sure, like it's everybody's lost. It's hard in a very weird way. It's just very hard and different at different stages and seasons of your life. So, but yeah, I really want to explore that purposelessness or again, lack of motivation or this feeling that you're lost. And on paper, I'm not lost. I literally engineered the career and the job of my dreams. And I don't mean engineered based on what other people told me I should do. I literally grabbed a vision and a dream that I had based on my genuine, authentic desires, not on the expectations that were placed on me by my friends or my family or social media, but based on what I truly wanted. And not to be famous or be rich, but just based on something that would make me fulfilled. And I did that. And I'm still in this position, which is why, which is why I'm so lost, right? Technically, I've done everything right. Anyways, I'm gonna go out now, but I'll record the next part of this video and this lesson on purposelessness in a new setting because I gotta go out. So I'll do it from a cafe or something in Seoul. See you in a bit. Okay, so we're back. We're back at a different spot in the city. This is actually one of my favorite cafes. I'll show you very, very quickly. So it's like a really cool, kind of like little plaza. This is a cafe that I really like. Anyways, so I think that I'm really trying to like discover where this lack of motivation is coming from. And again, I think it's coming from a lack of feeling connected with my life and my work, which again, it's a crazy idea because my life is amazing, right? On paper. As I said, I do what I want whenever I want with the people that I want. And but I've never had issues with discipline or doing things that I don't enjoy for long periods of time until recently.
And it makes no sense, right? For me to be consistently close to the life that I always wanted to have, yet feel so disconnected with my life and my work. And I think that it's because when you aspire to build a good life for yourself, right? And by a good life for yourself, I mean your ideal life and definition of a successful life, whatever that means. You need to go through, in order to achieve those things externally, um, you need to almost like morph yourself into the type of person that deserves those things. And weirdly enough, I'll give you a perfect example, right? So, in order for you to get something that you want out of your life, you need to become hardworking and reliable and trustworthy and conscientious and risk taking and curious and proactive and all these different things, right? That success demands of you and building the life that you want demands of you. So, again, when you're starting, you need to look at all these like new habits and basically make these habits part of your behavior and make your transform into almost this new person or this new version of yourself. It's always like you're you have the goals that you want and you morph yourself into the type of person that can attain them. And this is, I think, overall a great thing to do. I think that everybody should aspire to go through something like this because it literally makes you objectively a better person, a more capable individual. But what I think has happened to me is that I've been doing that for so long. I've been working hard and building these habits and becoming this person for 11 years that I think I lost in a lot of ways touch with a lot of aspects of myself that were even more important than the person that I am now that I already completely forgot. And because there's something missing within myself, I can't help but feel that even though if my external life looks good and is great, to feel disconnected from it. Because if you're disconnected from yourself, you will always feel disconnected to your environment and your circumstances. So I'll give you a good example, right? So 10 years of starting a business, you have to make a lot of difficult decisions for long periods of time and you get used to doing difficult things consistently. And right now, doing hard things, like things that I don't enjoy, is almost a natural way for me to feel like I'm going in the right direction is by doing things that I don't like doing. And that's pretty crazy, right? Because you only live this life once and experiencing life just through resistance and pain consistently seems like a very bad life objectively, right? Because sure, you can have externally the life that you want. Like for example, life that I wanted, right? Traveling, freedom, meeting interesting people, working in an interesting industry and achieving those things. But if you are not enjoying your day-to-day life and the day-to-day things that you need to do to achieve these things, then what's the whole point? Because you live life a day at a time, right? You don't live your future, you don't live your past, you only live the things that you're supposed to do right now. So I think that's what happened to me. This person that I forced myself to turn into achieved the a lot of the things that I objectively wanted externally at the cost of disconnecting with the things that I was really, really connected with before, right? When I had more, in a lot of ways, a lot more clarity on the things that brought me joy and fulfillment and made me feel connected with my existence and why. And I don't know what those things are. Again, I've been working and being in this direction for 11 years for so long that I'm a different person now. And I think in this new phase of my life, this lost era or this evolved version of this lost area in my life, I almost need to go through that same process of metamorphosis again. But instead of looking into my future and becoming a person that I think I need to become for some external gain, I think I almost need to forget a lot of these things. And instead of evolve forward into the future, I need to evolve backwards into my past to hopefully find a better way to reconnect with who I am, my work, and as an extension to how fulfilled I feel with everything that I'm doing. Fulfilled and by extension motivated, right? Because that's the biggest thing that I'm measuring. That's how I'm measuring if I'm like going in the right direction right now. Is again, I just don't feel motivated and I don't understand why. So hopefully through these conversations with myself and with with people online, I get to maybe explore what that is specifically for me, and through the process of doing so, maybe it'll be valuable and helpful for people that are either going through the same process or that really are looking to really want to have like a real sense of what this journey of building the life that you want actually looks like. Because again, I feel very privileged that this is the type of problem that I'm struggling with right now, especially compared to the types of problems that I went through early in my career that were more more urgent in nature. But it does show that there's always a problem that you're facing in your life, and it always requires you to look inwards and understand what about you as a person is stopping you from getting the external outcomes that you want in your life. And of course, I want to have progress, right? I want more things. I want to make more money. I want to be more successful externally, but never at the cost ever again of forgetting who I truly am and forgetting the things that I truly feel connected to. Maybe it's talking like this. Maybe it's teaching. Maybe it's passing those things down. Again, I think that right now it's a matter of, again, experimenting things, trying new things, paying very close attention, and analyzing. And through that act of discovery and personal sense of maybe existential or philosophical adventure, you reconnect with the type of person that you're supposed to become for the next chapter. And I don't have the answers yet, but hopefully I'll get there.